Hey, welcome back to MVP Hot Wheels. This is Diesel Mac, and I just kind of wanted to go over the joining and subscribing portion of the MVP Hot Wheels website. We're trying to get to 50 subscribers, and then we'll start opening up the giveaway. And then, like I said, all the money, with the exception of the $1, goes to the website and the dollar goes towards the giveaway. So $50 will be the value of the first giveaway, which I already have set aside for when we get there. And like I said, we got a couple of subscribers already. So once we hit that 50 mark, we will start doing a monthly giveaway, and it will only grow as we hopefully grow in subscribers. For the subscription portion, you have to join the site first. This joining will allow you to or allows us to basically start the security of the buyers and sellers and of the collector. Is basically all it is just kind of put your information in there. It's the first phase, and then once you go into that, you can subscribe. So I'll log into a current account, a free account part, right? Put my password in. And now we're logged in as Variation Junkie. And you can see here now it changed to subscribe to MVP Hot Wheels. So now you could click on this and it gives you a choice of the monthly subscription. So once a month, you can subscribe if you want to do it that way, or you could do the full year, and it's a calendar year. So this would take you all the way until, in this case, next, basically February for the most part. And it'll save you $10 and you get 2 free tickets. So one for each month of each of the 12 months for the $50 subscription. And then you could use your own, choose how you want to check out, either through PayPal or Stripe. And then you will become a subscriber. So if we go back into a subscriber mode, now this is the admin, so this part will pop up, but that won't pop up for you guys. Now, when you come into Locator and we type in your favorite car, so we just did the Baja Bug. These collection buttons will now be there. So if you were to select this, this would turn green. The collection word would turn green to indicate that you have selected it. This would turn yellow, red, and blue, and that would start basically making a list of the cars for each of the buttons you have selected. So if you had all of these Volkswagen Baja Bugs and you put them in your collection, that list would include all of those, and it would still provide you, if you're inside your own collection list, right, which you can do, you could still use the filter feature. So that way, if you're trying to see if you specifically have a particular car, then you can use it. If you put it in your wanted, you could do that. Of course, you could stay on this same locator page with this, even with them clicked, and you will be able to see the status of them at future times too. So if you wanted to know if you have it or don't have it, you could be on this page and it'll show you everything basically, and the ones you haven't selected anything for, of course. But yeah, this will start building out your collection, and you could track your collection through here. If you're a Blackwall collector, almost everything that I know of for the US stuff is in here. Up until probably the 90s, and then there's some gaps going to be in there, but all of your 70s and 80s stuff should be in there. If I'm missing something, feel free to let me know, either down in the comments or on Facebook, or you can email me mvphwc@gmail.com, and I will try to get that stuff added. And I'm filling all the gaps in the 90s stuff also right now. I'm trying to finish up 98 first editions, then I'll go 99 first editions, and then I'll make sure all the series from 95 to 99 are all entered in there, all the mainline cars, and then 5-pack cars, playset cars, all that kind of stuff. I'll try to, like I said, fill all those gaps if there is any left. And then we'll move on to 2000 and newer. So if you're a Blackwall collector, go ahead. I do have a lot of the French, Italian, Mexico, and India stuff in there. I don't think that it's complete, but if you were collecting that stuff, there's a bunch of those variations in there as well. I do have information for some Venezuelan stuff in the site as well, but I don't have any personally, so there's no pictures. And obviously, as that information seems to be popping up here and there, I try to add that stuff in there as well. So, uh, all the and international stuff, obviously the Canadian stuff and the international part, I try to get that stuff in there. I think I got most of that stuff in. I'm probably going to make a new category for international only type cars and create its own little picture. So like this is my normal picture here, the updated background with the MVP logo. So I'll probably put something across the bottom in red script or something like international only, which is fitting because it's kind of what this one is, and put that on there, that designation. So as you're scrolling down, all right, this is international. If it was a Mexico piece, I have a specific Mexico background border for it. So if we come in here to hit Mexico, this will show you all the Mexico cars. So that's an early example. You can see the transition. But here is the little Mexico flag to let you know this car was available in Mexico only. Obviously, it's an old picture, so I haven't updated that one. But here's another one of the Sir Rodney Roadster. And like I said, there's lots that I don't have, but at least I have the information in there. I know I have one of the large charge, but I have it in a box that's with Jeff Drew. Dang, I'm missing a lot. Fireball Torino, got to update the picture. But anyways, you kind of get the idea that I'm trying to get these pictures in, and then you can see that this is made in Mexico. So I'll be adding that kind of stuff. Plus, I also put this Mexico release at the top of all these, so you can kind of see, and that's what the keyword search is looking for right now, is that Mexico word. And so now you see that all these that have the Mexico release, same thing will work if you type in France. And here you go, we've got the France. I need to make a new one for India because there's some that are made in India, but they aren't Leos. There's the new factory. So you had the Leo factory, and then you had a new factory, which I need to figure out what the name of that was. And then I'll just add that, and we'll start calling those cars appropriately as that new manufacturing name. But here you go. We got India and Leo. As for Venezuela, if I spell it right here. Goodness. You can see I have a couple like Sand Drifters, a Z-Wiz, Fiat Ritmo. I got a couple cars in here, trash truck, phone truck. I just try to pick up information as I see it come across. What else is there? Italy. Should be 26 because I have 2 in package. So that will, kind of change it up a little bit. But there's the other one in package. But you can see here we have Italy, and then I need to put the Italy on that one. That was early on. I kind of forgot. I think that was early on. So I got to go back and put those on there. Does this one have it? Yeah, this one has it. Oh, that is a test one there with the Italy flag and the MVP logo. So kind of me just doing testing, and I need to go back and change some of those. What else did I say? France, Italy, Mexico, India, and we went through them all. So that's how you kind of search for those. In the future, I'll make probably yes/no checkboxes in the back end and select them as for Italy and that stuff and international, and then eventually I'll add the international on here like this for the cars that are international only. So yeah, trying to get it all kind of broke out, and then we need to start, I say we, me and the developer, are going to try to probably remove all this wording stuff. I think everybody can figure out how to use the filter, or you could use it. I think everybody can figure that out. We will start putting the some series stuff here that you could kind of drill into. So like maybe a link that shows here's all the Blackwall cars or something. A link that says here is all of the trying to think of major categories. I would say collector number, right? The 1990s collector number, and then like 2000 to 2025 at this point now, collector number. I kind of break those out because those are kind of separate inside there, and 1990s has probably 2,500 cars total. 5-pack cars maybe. So I just need to kind of put some of those yes no checkboxes on the cars so that they can be selected into a category for the link that is created for it. Basically, I guess is how we'll look at it. But anyways, different things to kind of look at, and then some of them maybe drill into, right? So like that 2000 to 2025 collector number series, you might click on that, and then a window will come up, and it will have all 25 years, and you could select the year that you want, and then maybe within that window we have first editions, treasure hunts, super treasure hunts if you get past 2007, and mainline cars, series cars, and whatever other categories there might be. And then once you hit like series cars, it'll break out all the series. I don't know. So it may be ways to drill down into the stuff you're looking for. Of course, if you're looking for a specific series car, what have I put in recently? I did ModBod not too long ago, right? So should be some ModBod series cars here. All right, so we have the Camaro, Beetle, and the Hummer. So I got one more to put in, but that's how you could get to that particular series. If we did 1990s collector number series, and you see there's two. I gotta basically take all these and make them to this, so they're all in one category. But now you go and see here, and what I like to do is get this changed to the collector number order. So you should see old number 5 at the top with obviously the number 1, and maybe we'll add the series number on here somewhere. But then put all these in order. Right now they're basically in an order of their MVP number, which is built off of the year that's on the base, or the first year that was on the base of these, because some cars have had multiple years put on them. So the first or oldest year that was on them would go on this number. This would be the 19th casting that has the number has the 1969 base, and then this is the 33rd major variation of this particular speed machine, and then this is the minor variation. So we got 5 spokes here with a medium rear, and then you see here the minor variation 2 with the small wheel, and then we have 7 spokes, so that's minor variation 3. And if there was, and there is for this particular one, right here is another series car. So this happened to be major variation, right? Major change color series, all that kind of stuff. Major variation number 34. So that's kind of how the numbers go. And I just use that just so that each car has its own unique number available for it. But yeah, so there's lots of information on here. Like I said, 6,204 different cars. Obviously, I don't own all of the variations yet, so I'm working on getting that stuff so we can put it in the website, get the pictures on there. Once I get through everything that I have, then like I said, I've had many people request to ask, or not ask, but would like to help add pictures. And so once I get all of my stuff in, and then I will probably open that up for other people. I would say that is a little ways down the road, just because I have a lot of cars to put in, and I'm just trying not to kind of bog down my current system that I have kind of going on. Right, I grab a casting, I put in a certain number of the cars, usually up until 2000, or maybe a couple extras depending on how much time I got left to kind of do a couple things, and then take those pictures, format the pictures, upload them, and then move on to the next casting. But I also, try to keep up on YouTube, so making the videos for that casting, doing the mail calls, and then I post the stuff that I'm trying to do or have done on Facebook as well. So there's kind of this, rotating process. I spend about 14, 15, 16 hours a day right now putting this stuff in if I don't have anything else to do adult wise. So for like housework and all that kind of stuff, right? But yeah, it's growing. Like I said, if we can get to 50 subscribers, we'll do a giveaway. I have an awesome piece already picked out for the first one. We were doing it earlier, but I wasn't getting the traction. There wasn't as many cars, so I'm hoping that now that like basically all of the Blackwall cars are in there, with the exception of the international stuff, and that may take a long time to complete just because there's still new stuff kind of popping up. But we'll get there. We'll try to add as much as we can find. Especially the Leo stuff is crazy. I've been adding a bunch of variations of that stuff, and it just seems like a never-ending rabbit hole. But again, we'll keep chasing them so that their info is available. So if you are a collector and you want the Leos too, you know where to go to find the information and see what variations are out there. And if you have any questions, if you think there's anything we could do better, post them down in the comments. Let me know on Facebook, and we'll try to make this the premier, website to come to for information. And then eventually, once the auction house become the cheapest place that you can have a platform to sell on, outside of the major eBay and Mercari and stuff like that. So we're going to try to keep that as cheap as possible. And again, no ads past the landing page, and the only ads would be Hot Wheels related. So hope you're enjoying using the site. Let me know. Try to break it in a way that is healthy. Don't try to like wreck my site and wreck it for everybody else. But try to figure out where there's bugs and stuff, and let me know. And like I said, I have the developers working on certain things right now, and we'll continue to fix it and make it better. So I appreciate everybody's support. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the website and to the YouTube channel if you haven't. And we're going to have a lot of fun, and 2025 is going to be the year, I think, for the website. So appreciate you guys' support. All right, bye.